philosophy of Michael Johnson Performance is the same for any athlete at any level, because it starts with looking at the athlete. The training philosophy here follows a philosophy that's proven successful that I developed when I was competing as an athlete. We're teaching them about their bodies. We're teaching them how to be better athletes.
Michael always talks about training smart, and people come from different backgrounds about their philosophy on training. And we try to whittle it down to get them to understand that there's a certain way of training that will emphasize physical development and growth. And it may not be what you've always been taught, but we try to whittle it down and try to show them what the smarter ways of training are.
You know, the facility is nice, it's flashy, it looks good, but the first 5 minutes I spent with Lance Walker are what really brought me into this place. Him teaching me his strategies on performance, conditioning, speed training, explosive power. For my position, it's not as much about the 40 and the straightaway speed as it is just explosive power and how to get that pop off the line and how to get your hips faster and more flexible.
I heard a lot of great things about this place. My coaches from baseball team have said nothing but successful things about this organization here.
We came out here, walked through the facility, and my son's eyes just got bigger, and I said, you know what, this is what we got to do.
I'm here because I want to increase my game. I want to become better at my sport.
They work me hard, and I feel like I'm really improving. I go out on the soccer field, and girls that used to outrun me, I'm actually keeping up with, if not beating them, and so I can get to the ball quicker and stronger on the ball, and I feel like it's really improving my game.
I'm here to increase my speed and to get better at my sport.
Not really knowing what to think. I just kind of came in with an open mind and knowing that these people are ever going to make me better. Because any previous program I went through, you were doing drills, but you never knew why and how you were going to get better. Well, as soon as I came here, I immediately started noticing results, and I started being a better athlete.
Taking things from a different approach, being a dancer, the training I do back home is very different to over here, so I wanted to look at things from a different approach, and the facilities and the staff here are second to none.
The main thing they do is not only do they tell them what to do, but most of them out here doing it right there with them and showing them exactly what it is that they want them to do, as opposed to if they're doing it a little bit differently, they'll correct them and say, no, do it like this, because a lot of times the kids don't have an understanding how they're doing it until they see themselves doing it.
One of the reasons why I chose to come down here, I had options of about 2 or 3 other facilities I was looking at. Chose this facility because it was very similar to Nebraska in my opinion, especially with the weight room. And I mean, for speed, you just gotta say Michael Johnson.
Well, when I first got here, it was just coming and trying to work on a dream, just trying to get better and go out to the combine and perform good for the scouts that were coming to watch us at the combine. You got here and met up with some more players and worked out, and I feel like it was the best workouts I ever had in my career.
For a professional, it's pretty much everything when it comes to the physical fitness, when it comes to rehab, when it comes to just anything as far as tweaks or anything you want to work on. And that's one thing you can get the whole package here. And that's one thing I do like, when you come to one place, one facility, and you can even change it up. They got a pool workout, they got a bike workout. You have cross training, there's different kinds of athletes here, whether it's football, baseball, track guys. And so, you get to meet different kinds of athletes and just see how they train.
Any athlete can come here and work out. It can be football, basketball, soccer players, and they have everything for every kind of sports. And I think that's a good part. And most of the time it's only athletes, so you don't have those big muscle guys and pumping iron. So I think that's the good part. It's only for athletes.
Well, I trained at a couple different places, but what sets them apart, when I came in, they did a lot of tests to understand what you needed to work on. So they put me through a series of tests and understood how my body was working. And they over the past 4 or 5 weeks, they've done specific things to help me generate the looseness and get those things firing. So in other places, they just go right in. They have good work, but they're not as detailed as some of the things I've seen Lance and the guys do.
When the kids come in here, they get that biomechanical and they get that functional movement screening, so we can pinpoint those deficiencies and work on them while they're in the facility. So although they're working on speed, they're working on agility, they're working on their strength, they're working on their suppleness, we can pinpoint what part of their athleticism that is deficient, that can cause injury, and improve that. So when they're out on the field or the court or the mat, whatever it may be, hey, now they're more resistant to injury and they're moving better for their sport.
You get to concentrate on position-specific movements. You come in here, you work on your explosiveness. You want to get faster, you can work on your speed. It's everything. It's got a world-class weight room. It's got the outdoor turf field. It's got the pool if you want to get the pool work. It's got his own athletic training staff. You know, if you're nicked up, need some treatment. He's got it. It's all in one.
It's a special place to show up at just because it's a one-stop shop. You know, you got your physio, you got your pool, you got your track, you got everything in one place, and it makes training a lot easier.
If I was to build a facility, this is the way I'd structure it. You know, you have a pool, you have an outdoor field, you know, you got an indoor track, you know, you got artificial turf in here to move around in. And then that combined with the technology that they're using with their dart fishing, that kind of really sort of like helps us, helps me.
You know, you're not going to find a coach in here that is just coaching because they need a job. You know, it's more than just a job. It's more than even just a profession. It's a lifestyle, I guess, for us.
The first child that did it, you know, we saw the results from the beginning to end, and so he's done it 3 times now, and my daughter's in her 2nd session now, so it's definitely, we're seeing results.
I've gotten faster, my form has gotten a lot better.
Coach Carl just taking him to that next level that he needs to get to in order to be a better athlete.
Driving my knees more, being quick on my feet, I can stay lower. It's amazing.
It makes me feel like I can actually be one of the better soccer players out on the field, or just a better overall runner.
My jumps and my speed has gotten a lot better.
My speed, my accuracy, my agility, reaction speed, all that's been going up dramatically.
My push and my acceleration has gotten a lot faster than it was when I started.
Michael Johnson's performance has helped me to have the best year of my career, in which I won the Golden Boot, League, Best 11, Team MVP. What else can I say? They're the best.
You know, I drive past 3 other training facilities to get here every day, and it takes me 45 minutes, but I do it, and I get here because it's consistent. Lance is consistent, all the coaches here are consistent, and they do a great job of getting you in here, getting you warmed up, getting your body prepped up, ready to go, and then they put you through some work, and it's challenging, and that's what I like about it, is that it's challenging, it's fun.
You learn from the best and want to become the best, so that was my mindset in that aspect.
I feel like I'm in some of the best shape that I've been in since I was in college, you know, and I feel like being here and working out and getting pushed by the other guys has helped me out the most.
The only mandate that we have here, do you want to improve? I don't care where you are. Do you want to get better? Do you want to throw every resource you can physically and mentally at that? If so, come on, come train with us. You're a part of our team.